Y'all know what it is? It's the Dolla YaYo show. Tap in.
Let's talk, 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 let's talk. So we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we don't talk about it, gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, let's talk. Let's talk, 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 let's talk. So we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, let's talk. If we gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, gon' talk about it, let's talk. Let's talk.
Good morning, Dolla.
Good morning, Yay. What's the word?
How are you?
I'm doing good, baby. I can't complain.
I can't complain either. Happy Monday.
Monday morning.
Tired.
I know y'all was fucked up how the goddamn Raiders lost that damn game, man.
You know what? It was a good game, but we wasn't surprised. Right now.
To get the field goal blocked, though, man.
Yeah, to get the field goal blocked. But you know how it is for me working a Raiders day. I'm over there chasing my bag. I'm bartending. I didn't even get a chance to watch the game until the very end.
You know what's the crazy shit, though, man? You know
what?
Since football started, I've been betting like a motherfucker.
Me too. But shout out to my hubby because he won. He always.
I lost like $700-800 off 1 yard, yay. This motherfucker, I bet
you played a fantasy.
Everybody, all my Lions shit popped too. And then I lost on some Lions shit too, like off a couple yards.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna tell you who fucked me up. The other running back, he ain't get 20. He ain't get 25 motherfucking yards. For the Lions, Montgomery. But
right.
I had more. I had an $800 ticket for the Bears with more. I just need him to get 40 yards. This motherfucker got 38, man.
You be betting that hard stuff. Why don't you just stick to the parlays and teasers?
I always hit with the motherfucking player prop. I be having good player props. I'm gonna stop that shit. I ain't putting them up. You know what I'm gonna start betting on?
What?
I'm gonna start betting. I'm gonna bet on the for show players. Cause one thing, if you bet on the stars showed up this week.
Okay. All
the stars showed up this week.
More
blew my ticket. I ain't think the motherfucker was gonna blow my ticket, but he blew my ticket. What you think about that Cowboys?
The Cowboys and Green Bay game. I knew not to touch it, but I did like the over in the game, and it did go over, like over. But I just didn't want to touch it.
Man, them goddamn Cowboys, man. I know they fans.
You just never know.
Jerry Jones, Cowboys. Man. Dallas ain't gonna win until they get rid of Jerry Jones, man.
Man,
that motherfucker, man, he bad luck down. He got them Cowboys. They never looked that beat. Like they looked good, but they supposed to win that bitch last night.
Right, they was, and it ended up with a tie, 40-40. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't touch the game, but I lost because of the Commanders on my ticket.
Why would you bet for the Commanders? And they quarterback didn't play, or
I had him on a teaser, and I didn't like the way Atlanta looked last week. So I figured, I liked the Rams because the Colts was playing good for the last 3 weeks, but they haven't played a tough team. You get what I mean? Like they wasn't playing nobody tough, so I went with the Rams, but I screwed that one up.
I lost on that too. I took the damn Colts because I like the Colts.
No, I liked the Rams. I like the Colts. Don't get me wrong, but they ain't played nobody tough. Now next week I might go with them because I like how they played with the Rams, but they fumbled after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After they got with a real team, the Rams is a way better team than the teams that they've been playing the last couple of weeks.
So besides that, you had to work this weekend, right?
Yes, I worked.
You like that motherfucker? How was the Raider fans and the Chicago fans and that motherfucker?
Let me tell you something. Chicago, owes me nothing. Y'all come back anytime. Get me shout out to Chicago right now. I like they fan base. They travel. They coming out for their team. It was more Chicago fans in there than Raiders fans. I mean, that place was orange up, orange and blue. But the Chicago people, they were some real nice people. They were good people. Like I said, shit, y'all make me want to come visit. Like I like Chicago. So yeah, it was a good thing. They won. They got rowdy a little bit, but it was no fights or anything like that. No.
Well, I see we had a tragedy in Flint, Michigan this past motherfucking weekend. The man shot up the goddamn church in Grand Blanc, ran his car through there and shot the motherfucker up. That was pitiful, wasn't it?
Yeah, his name was Thomas Stanford. He was 40 years old. He was an ex-military, I want to say the Marines, right?
Yeah, he was ex-military Marine in the Marine Corps.
And of course, the news is going to say he suffered from mental illness.
Yeah, they say he had PTSD.
PTSD, which I was diagnosed with PTSD. And
he went to Goodrich High School. He was raised in Burton, Michigan. He went to Goodrich High School.
Very sad.
Man,
is there anything on there? What was his motive, Dollar?
No, I didn't see. They say possible motive. Authorities explore whether Stanford's action was driven by anti-Moore extremes, giving the target to a Moore church. Well, they say that they trying to see, was he a extremist? You know what I'm saying? Was he a Moore?
Right.
Because that was a Moore church, and they saying was it an attack on the church?
Right.
And we want to give our prayers to the families that was involved and the blessings, and we hope everybody pulled through. For the one that lost, rest in peace. But it's just sad.
It is sad.
It's sad, man, because they say it was another attack at another church, but they weren't related. I saw that too. I ain't dig that much off into it, but I saw that too. So
yeah, and the sad thing about it, when crazy start attacking like that, it makes other states and cities where the crazy start coming out. You get what I'm saying? Like it's very unfortunate because you can't recognize crazy anymore.
And why they always want to say a motherfucker got PTSD?
PTSD? Yeah. Or they always put mental health with
that motherfucker, man, that motherfucker just had a fucked up way of thinking. He was just fucked up individual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To do some shit like that.
Right. He was.
And the shit just sad. The shit is sad. They motherfucker running, you sitting in church, man, praising God, the motherfucker running his car through the church. And then jump up and jump out and get to shoot people. That shit crazy.
Yeah. Well, once again, our hearts go out to the family and to the church. Yeah. And we will get more detail. That's a bad situation.
Do you notice? Let me ask you something too. Do you notice they just stopped talking about Puffy Combs?
They don't talk about him no more.
You don't hear nothing else about Puffy, do you, man?
What? No.
Is he getting out of jail or what the fuck going on with him?
I don't know. I think it's getting close to a sentence time.
I'm gonna have to research.
We gotta research that.
About that shit, like goddamn. You
right.
don't hear nothing about Puffy Combs no more, man. That's when you used to can't even open up the goddamn look on Facebook or nothing. That's all they was talking about for a minute.
Yeah. I don't know, but I will be watching for the outcome on that. Definitely be watching for the outcome. Don't forget Dollar. We haven't been doing the Ask Dollar lately.
I know. I know you got so many questions, Carl. Motherfuckers, man. We'll ask that at the end of the show.
You want to ask the end? Because I think one of these questions.
Well, let's ask it right now. Then.
Okay, let's go ask one of them because I think it might strike the conversation that we're looking for. Anonymous, so we're going to make up a name. Her name, what? You want to make up a name or just keep it anonymous?
Anonymous. What she got?
All right. She said, I want to ask Dollar, what would you do in this situation? Okay. My significant other gets jealous about my social media page. There's nothing really going on where he wants me to delete it. Now we're engaged to get married. We've been together for 3 years, but he really wants me to delete the social media page. Should I delete the page to keep the peace? Or should I just say no because of the fact that's his problem of his insecurity, not mine? What would you do, Dollar?
I would delete my motherfucking page.
You wouldn't delete the page?
Why would you though? It's like
Okay, but wait a minute. What if it was your wife, Dollar? And she was like,
my wife to delete her social media. I don't even want to know what she don't even give a fuck really about what she doing on her social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want her worrying about what the fuck going on mine. And I'm not going to delete mine, so why would I tell her to delete hers? That's just really, it defeats the purpose. Look, some motherfuckers just jealous, man.
You just got a jealous spouse.
She got a jealous motherfucking nigga, man. That should be a red flag go off right there.
But you know, there's some people that will delete it to keep the peace.
I ain't deleting mine. I wouldn't delete mine. I wouldn't even ask no woman to delete her social media because these days, you could do a lot with social media. She could be making money. Hey, y'all see that little skin code in the corner? Anybody want to come on for now on, we're going to have a skin code in the corner. Y'all scan it, and we'll let y'all come on and talk shit. If y'all want to come on about this conversation, would you tell your spouse, a significant other, to delete their social media?
Or would you delete your social media to make your significant other happy? Would you do that?
Listen,
to keep the peace in your relationship?
It's like this right here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people making money off their social media, gang. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, that's how they contact with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even see, I'm not going to get to the situation, to the point where I even want my woman to delete her social media. Now, if she on that bitch doing some wild shit, like showing her body and doing all this crazy shit, arguing and all this bullshit, then I wouldn't even tell her to delete her social media. What I would ask, I would be like, look, man.
Stop posting it.
Stop doing all that bullshit posting you doing.
Right.
You're really embarrassing yourself. Because a lot of motherfucking women out here don't understand. And don't take me wrong, I ain't throwing no shots at no women.
Okay.
But y'all don't understand why y'all don't got a man. For real.
There you go.
Go down the post of your social media and look at all the shit you do on your social media. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true, because you can really look, even though people can post stuff that's not real on social media, you can still make people look at you different. Like,
yeah,
I can look at somebody post and be like, damn, this motherfucker very emotional. Like, you too old to be this fucking emotional. Like, damn. Like, why is you on this page?
You know what the worst thing in the world to do to me, to see? A grown man on social media crying.
Or a grown woman. Like, why would you be on there crying?
But when you see a grown nigga on this motherfucker crying, don't nobody give a fuck about you crying, man. I don't give a fuck if you done lost a person or not. I'm not gonna get on social media crying.
Exactly.
For real though, man. Motherfucking men gotta start being men again these days. These motherfucking niggas has turned into motherfucking women. Women do all that bullshit, like cry and doing all that bullshit. It's, social media fucked up. But I would not ask my spouse, or if I'm married, so I wouldn't ask my wife to delete her social media. Let me ask you a question. If your husband told you to delete your social media, what would you do, YaYo? What did you do?
My dumb ass probably would delete it. I would probably disconnect it for about a month. I mean, so he would never tell me, like, don't do podcasting. But like
social media though.
Then I would probably have to take a break for a while. See till he calm the fuck down. I don't know. I mean, but don't forget, my husband ain't controlling. You know what I'm saying? So he's not no insecure man. You know what I mean?
I know your husband. I know you ain't.
But so, but I get people that ask, like, why you don't post them? You know what I mean? Or why y'all don't post like that? But at the same time, I'll be straight up with you. I never married, and I'm not trying to offend the other men, calling people corny or anything like that, but I didn't marry an Instagram model. Flat out. I didn't marry no Instagram model. You know what I mean? I married a real, man. I didn't marry no Instagram model. And then everybody got a pass and everybody pass, and his pass ain't pretty. So with that kind of being said, I just kind of keep
So
him.
you would give up your Instagram, your social media for your man?
If my husband, if it bothers him that bad, but don't forget, I'm married.
I don't give a fuck if you married. There's a lot of women married.
No, you don't. But if it bothers him right now, yes, if it bothered him, but I'm not posting anything to bother him. But if he really like, hey, you got to give up your social media for a while, I will probably have to give it up. Damn. I know it sounds like that, but at the end of the day, I know one thing about my husband. He ain't gonna ask me to do.
So let me ask you this right here, because this is a good question to ask a woman. You're a woman, you married.
Okay.
So you say you'll give your social media up. What if you making money off your social media? So you still give it up?
Well, once again, it depends how much money I'm making. First of all,
they asked that same question on Anthony.
Yeah.
What's going on, Kareem?
Hi, everybody.
What's cracking? I saw that same thing they asked Angela Lee when she give her social media. She said, "Hell no." She said,
because
why would I give up
making
something?
A lot of money on them.
He said, "Why would I give up something that this is my no? You making money. Even if you ain't making money, for a person that asks you, for a person that even asks their significant other to give up a social media, that should be a red flag right there. That's a form.
Right. But it all, like I said,
I know your husband wouldn't do it, but
he wouldn't do it.
That is a form of to me, that's a form of like, shit, man, you trying to run a motherfucking life. You trying to dictate what a motherfucker do.
Yeah.
Like I never do that shit with my wife. I would never want my wife to feel like I got to run her and she got to do what the fuck I say. Hell no. Like I want her to listen to me. And if I tell her something,
and that's why I would do it, because I listen and respect my husband. So if he asks me to do something, but if it ain't no money involved and he asks me, then it's like, shit, there ain't no money in it anyways. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work, but don't forget, I'm very old school. I'm a submissive woman. I always
my
been
wife said the same thing. She would give her social media.
Yeah, she is submissive. I'm a good woman, so yeah. But at the same time, I'm still a boss too. This social media ain't my only stream of income. I got 2 jobs, and I do option trading, and I got other shit going on. And I'm a bully breeder, so I got other shit going on where I can live without social media. But I can't live without my husband. I love my husband. Like, fuck that. Whatever makes him happy. But, each his own. But I am more of a submissive. But I know my husband, he ain't going to ask me to get rid of it unless it's something that's just like, nah.
Yeah, because you ain't going to do nothing. You ain't going to be on this bitch disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on there disrespectful. Exactly.
Only way I can see a man or a woman ask their significant other to get off social media if they being on that bitch disrespectful.
Right.
Cause for real.
Yeah. So there's no reason to.
So I was watching another thing on social media, and they said, out of they said out of all the races, and I wish we could put this up so we can ask women. They say that our black women is the only race who tear they men down on the internet. Do you believe that's true or false?
Nah, because
what other race? Name me what other race.
Man, white women. You know what? Let me tell you, it ain't a race that tears our black men up on the internet. It's hoes. Because I done seen some Latinos, some Caucasian, black hoes. They will get on there.
So you saw Latino women. You go places, and you mean to tell me, like, and you down there in the interracial circle down there where you live?
Right. It's a lot of different races.
So you mean to tell me that Chinese women, African women, and all them other different kind of nationality women get on the internet and tear African women tear African men down on the internet.
No, what I'm saying is, I don't see women tearing men down. I see the hoes tearing the men down. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, it's no race. It's just,
It is a race because most whores, most of the whores, they still got to be a nationality.
Yeah, but it ain't just African and women and American women whores. It's whores come shit.
We got white whores, we got all types.
You got shit. Have you been out the country, man? Them hoes be working. But what I'm saying is to attack, man. The black man is under attack. Period. No matter what race. Let me just keep it real because they're images of God. So a black man is under attack. I'm just gonna be honest. So it ain't.
We under attack more by our own kind than any other.
Well, it's when the enemy is trying to attack you. When the enemy is trying to attack you, it got to be somebody close to you. Remember this. I said this on my post before. Your biggest hater is somebody you help, or your biggest hater. Your first enemy was a family member. A motherfucker off the street can't touch me.
Yeah,
if you can touch me, you know what I'm saying? Hurt me faster than this bitch off the street can because you closer. So the enemy is going to use a black woman to destroy a black man because a black woman can get closer to you faster than somebody. You would trust her.
I was talking to somebody on the phone this morning. We talked about that. Like, I always tell my kids this. Can't nobody do nothing to you. Ain't nobody going to do nothing to you you don't know. There's always gonna be somebody you know.
Somebody that's close. Anything that ever happened to me is somebody close that got me. That's why I don't let people get close to me no more. Because you'll never get me again. You ain't getting close to me.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say another thing too, without a line.
What?
And niggas people that made me go back to like fuck people. When you try to be nice, like when you try to be a nice person.
Ooh.
The nice person get the bad get the smaller the stick all the time. Man, when you nice motherfuckers want to take advantage of your
they take advantage of you.
But I noticed when I was an asshole and I want to play games with a nigga, I had no problem. So I'm going back to my same old ways.
Well, you know what? You can only let people is only going to do you what you allow them to do.
Yeah.
That's why it's very important to set boundaries, is what I'm saying.
Yes,
boundaries is very, very important.
And you got to stay away from motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, even if you don't stay away, but if you around, you got to set boundaries. You got to know when to tell people no. I was telling somebody today, if you gamble or do drugs, don't ask me to borrow money because I ain't giving it to you. I don't need no help. Of jacking off my motherfucking money. I don't need no motherfucking help. Why would I go to work and work 42 hours in 3 days and loan you a couple of hundred so you can go to the casino or go buy some weed? So if you do any kind of drug, don't ask me for no money because the answer is no. I don't need no help. Now, if you a good student or something like that and going to college or something like that, hell yeah, I'm fixing to help. But I can only do it when my cup is running over. You know what I'm saying?
Or you got to stop doing shit for people who don't do it for you.
Or don't, I only show up. I just got to show up for people that show up for me. You know what I mean? But all that, can you do this and that? I take care of my family first. You know what I mean? But after that, nah. Because after a certain age, you shouldn't be asking nobody for nothing any damn way. Like,
no, well, sometimes everybody need a little.
Yeah, sometimes everybody need a help, but it depends on the situation.
It ain't nothing wrong about ask, but don't be a type of motherfucker when you out here you use people, but you only
that's the part.
But you only around people for what they can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Them the motherfuckers I stay away from.
Right.
I stay away from people who, what I done learned in this motherfucking world too, I would rather have loyalty over love. You understand what I'm saying? I would rather have loyalty over love. Because it's easy for a motherfucker to come up and holler, they love you. They love you. They love you. Everywhere you go, man, I love you. I love you. But you can tell the loyalty by the love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you can tell the love by the loyalty.
By the loyalty, exactly.
Yeah, so I was talking to a motherfucker about that today too, and they were like, that'd be a good topic for you and Angie. Would you rather have love or loyalty?
I would take the loyalty too.
Yeah.
You know, because you can grow to love somebody, but
Yeah.
that's what me and my husband relationship, it was about my loyalty. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You would be surprised when you down and out, you really see who your friends are and who's in your corner and who ain't in your corner. You know what
My
I
mom,
mean?
yeah, my mom and dad and them said you always know who your friend is.
Hmm.
When you down and out or you sick laying on your dying bed in the hospital, you'll know who they're with you when you
You
weak, man.
know who you want to hear something crazy, Dollar. Speaking of down and out, me and my husband went hiking. I haven't been hiking in 6 years. And back in the day, I was sending pictures of me on the hiking trails and up in the hills and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
that was one of his big bucket lists. Like, I want to go hiking with her one day. Watch, you know. So, long story short, we walked up about 2,800 feet up in the mountain.
Damn.
It took us 9 miles to get up and down together. Okay. Tell me we got about 20 feet to the top and we tapped out. The sun got too hot. I got sunburned like a mug.
Man, that sun ain't
we,
nothing to play with down
man,
there, baby.
we ran out of water.
What?
We ran out of water. So on the way down, I kid you not, tell me a wild ram just came on the trail out
What
of
the
nowhere. And he was like, Angie, a ram. And I'm like, is a Ranger here like a Dodge Ram? Like, what? You know, I'm thinking a Ranger or something over there. He said a ram over there. And I look, we like 10 feet in front of the ram. And is she eating, looking at us, or he? And I'm looking at him, and me and him looking at. He said, "Man,
Y'all
you got
scared
me
in
in
the
some
motherfucker,
bull."
man. Boy, y'all motherfuckers in the mountains scared of the
Oh
motherfucker.
my God! All I kept thinking.
So when you go hiking, my partner Kareem said he go hiking down there AZ.
Okay.
When you went hiking, you ain't have no goddamn book bag in on with y'all no water.
I forgot the book bag because he was rushing me like, "Is we going or not?" And I didn't pack. You gotta take. Man,
you gotta take you a gun and
but
knife or
no,
something going
even
up in
if
that
you
bitch.
shoot that wild animal, you facing 20 years. You can't shoot that. We on their property. It's a sign that say you better not hurt them animals. If you gotta hurt, man, I done came across coyotes, Dollar.
Hey, listen, if it's my life on the line, fuck that coyote. Fuck that ram. I'm shooting that motherfucker. That motherfucker come. Don't scare me.
But look,
don't scare. I'm one of them niggas. Don't scare me. Cause I'm gonna defend myself.
man, but let me tell you though, that was such an eye-waking experience. I hear a background.
Huh?
Okay. All right. It would sound like something in the background, but that was such an eye-waking experience. And long story short, when we got home, we cracked up. I mean, we stopped by the nearest CVS. I bought 2 Powerades, 2 iced teas, 2 waters, and 2 smoothies.
Hey, I know I would have liked to saw you and L eyes. And when that you L eyes body was so goddamn big, I knew like, what the fuck?
He was mad. He was mad at my
I know that
ass.
shit would not have been laughing like a motherfucker. I would have been
Man,
crying.
it was a good time though. Once we got over it, we laughed about 2 days straight.
only motherfuckers y'all had in the mountains was y'all together.
That's all. It was just me and him against the world, man.
Y'all had to work together like shit.
We had to work together. Like, baby, it's just us. But we had each other, and it was a beautiful thing. And I'm talking about we cracked up. But he really had to take care of me afterwards because I got so skin burned, and he had to just...
Man, you probably look like a goddamn albino under your clothes.
I didn't realize I was that light skinned.
You have albino right now, man.
$1. Hiking is a beast, though. We burnt like 1,600 calories according to Apple on my watch.
Uh-huh.
We went 3,000 feet in the air. You know, it took us about 5.5 hours, and we went 9.3 miles. So that's like being on a stair climber.
My man, Kareem say it's bobcats and all up in the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's mountain lions, coyotes, wild sheep, it's everything. But
what's up, cuz? My cousin Tight say we ain't supposed to be out there.
That's what Adam said.
Them motherfuckers anyway. That's they motherfucking homes. That's what they say.
He kept saying, I'm in Angie's world. I'm in Angie's world. I said, baby, this is a different kind of trenches out here. We was some real animals.
So let me be clear. You talked him into going on the hiking trip.
Yes, I talked to him. But I didn't have to beg him. Here we go again.
Man.
See why y'all don't let the woman leave. But no, that was on his bucket list because I used to send him pictures of me on the mountain. So he wanted to do it. And if you ever lived in Las Vegas or Arizona, we got beautiful mountain views. Next
time I come down to Vegas.
You gonna do it?
I want you and your husband, me and my wife, let's go hike.
Let's go.
I want to go do that. I want to go.
And we'll be more prepared. We'll be way more prepared. And we'll start off with the smaller mountains first. But Lord, I felt good.
My cousin say some other time. Hey, I really I would go hiking because I like that shit, like going hiking. But I don't do all that type of no disrespect, but I don't do all the white folk shit. You know, white people do that shit now. I don't do white people shit. I'm not diving out no helicopter. I'm not diving doing none of that shit. There's certain things I ain't gonna do.
Right.
Good morning,
but you know what? Hiking is healthy, but hiking is very spiritual. When you get that high up in the sky, you really feel like God can hear you. You know what? You feel it's more like meditation. Even once you get like up to 1,500 feet up, you can even tell your breathing is different because the air clarity is different.
Like, motherfucker in a tight situation, he run up to the 5 point at the mountain he get to praying to God. I know you can hear me right now, God.
But that's where all my blessings, and I used to go 3 times a week. You know, and we get up to the top and you write a little note, you say a little prayer or whatever, and then you come on down. But I ain't did it in 6 years, so I didn't calculate it that good.
I'm gonna have me a book bag full of everything.
Man.
We both gonna have to do it. I'm not going up no mountain without no motherfucker.
Oh my God. I don't know if my husband gonna go in the mountains with me anymore.
He ain't going no motherfucking mountain.
I don't think he going no more. He saw what he needed to saw. He experienced what he needs to experience.
Like, hell no.
No, we done with the mountains. Like, meanwhile, back on the ranch. But I thought I'd share that little story because, man, Dollar, we still crack up about it. We be in the house laughing, you know. Man, but it was scary on the way down. We were hurting ourselves, almost twisted our ankles and knees.
That's what I'm saying. Coming down got to be scary because, man, now all the pressure is on your
knees and all that. Yeah, so we had to sit and rest, and it was getting hotter and hotter. Like, oh my God.
My girl say, God can hear you hollering with something wild, get out of your ass. Nigga be begging, please, I'm sorry. Okay, now, what was that was the first question you asked. Would you get off? So y'all just came on the question they had for Dollar, the Ask Dollar question.
Would you get off social media if your significant other or your husband or wife, boyfriend, girlfriend wants you to get off? Would
that was
you,
our first question we had.
Yeah, that was it. Because we
run another question real quick.
Did you get that question, Dollar?
Yes, I got that.
Okay. What question?
You got you say you had a lot of them come in, so what's the next one? What's another question?
Let me go in and look.
What else they want to ask you?
Hold on. Okay. Anonymous. I have an 11-year-old son.
Okay.
And I believe that he likes boys. Is it wrong for me to let my son at the age of 11 pick his gender.
Hell motherfucking yeah.
Oh, Lord, Dollar. I hate bringing this kind of stuff up. At 11, yeah.
Listen here. You got to think about this right here.
Mhm.
Anything at 11-year-old, when you was 11-year-old, was that shit on your mind?
No.
You wanted to be a little girl, did you?
About
And a man wanted to be a little boy. Want to be
Right.
a motherfucker boy. How the fuck can you let an 11-year-old dictate what sexuality they gonna be? You can't do that.
Right.
That
But
ain't, that ain't,
what I want to know is what is the kid doing to make you think that he
that's what the question. My first question would be, has somebody touched you? Because what would make you want to think that you was a girl? You was a boy.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
See, these days we living in time, and I don't want to say the wrong thing on here. That's why I'm trying to be particular what I say,
Please do.
because I don't want to offend
I
nobody.
appreciate you.
But we living in times right now where
Mhm.
people is accepted to people to the genders, like male. Some of these people think it's cool. Let them dictate what they want to be. You understand? They be
Right.
like, let them be who they want to be. Let them be if he want to be that, let him be that. I can't tell him what to be. If you can't tell your motherfucking 11-year-old son, you was a goddamn boy, because it was mine. I'm gonna be a real hobby. I'll whoop the fuck out of mine. I'm gonna whoop his motherfucking ass. I'm gonna whoop you a man. And I'm gonna take him and get him some. Every day.
No, don't do that. You can't take him to do that. Dog.
I'm letting him get some. I got something around 11 to 10. They got some.
No, they would put you in jail now.
I'm not gonna sit there. Listen. And I always say this. I would rather for my to hear that my daughters is messing around with a girl than hear my two sons I got is homosexual. I couldn't take it as a man.
Man.
For real. I couldn't take it.
You just couldn't take it. I mean, but it's a lot of fathers like that. Did you see that
I couldn't accept
one
that
of the
shit.
rapper's sons came out and did a diss track over the
I
weekend?
can't accept that shit as no father. One of my, I just shot a boy out these balls. And he homosexual? Shit. Slap that motherfucker so hard, man. For real. I would disown him. I wouldn't be around him no more. He couldn't come around me no more.
Right.
And I don't give a fuck how nobody's opinion feel about the shit. Mine couldn't come around me no more.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
I am and all the shit I talk, I couldn't accept it as a man for my sons to be homosexual. And I have nothing against the gay community. I just don't want my boys. Hell no. I'd rather for my daughters. I don't want them to do it. But I'd rather for me to hear about my daughters, my two boys, is going around sucking on another man's ass. So let him suck on that.
Dollar, that's enough. Okay. Lord.
So that's how I feel about that question to whoever the lady
So no, we done with the questions for today because we out of time.
No. We got
a time. We going out of time. We got 2 more minutes. That's only 2 questions. We only doing 2 questions.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this right here.
Okay,
Dollar. The question that she asked me. You a woman.
Okay.
How would you feel?
Well, I have a daughter that's gay. Okay. And I don't feel any type of way about it.
I don't feel any type of way about mine either.
But I don't have a son. I have a grandson. But I wouldn't make him feel like, don't forget, I'm a woman. So I would never make him feel like he's wrong. Because, it's so much suicidal, out there. And it's a lot of people that just can't come out. It ain't ass. I don't want him to feel like he can't come to Granny and talk to me about anything.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I want him to know this right now. If you decide to go, which I ain't even worried about my oldest son there, them motherfuckers laughing at me. For real. Don't come tell me no bullshit like that. I know a lot of men ain't gonna play that shit, man.
Yeah, they ain't gonna play it.
For real. That shit ain't, and the question you asked, the question I gave the answer from my opinion. Now anybody else, that's
just his dollar opinion, everybody.
So you know,
Okay.
that's how I feel.
So what else been going on with you, Dollar? Anything else new before we start wrapping this up?
No, everything been good. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out. You know, rest in peace to my cousin, man. I lost one of our family members, my cousin, dude, man. And I want Ivy stay strong, bro, man. I love you. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to dude.
Rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying?
My condolences.
I want to say that. You gotta keep shit motherfucker 100. What's up, Juan? You gotta
What's
keep
up,
shit
everybody?
100.
Yep, you gotta keep it 100.
Motherfucker feel. Like, see, I'm just a different type of motherfucking nigga, man. I'm just gonna keep it real, and I gotta stay authentic to the day I motherfucker die.
Right.
And that's just how I'm gonna be.
For Dollar, you can only be you. That's what makes this country so great.
Everybody be themselves.
Everybody be themselves. And on the YaYo, Dollar got the YaYo show. You can come on in and be yourself. He ain't trying to be nothing that
I'm telling you, we want everybody's opinion. That's why we got the thing up in there.
And that's why we got the Ask Dollar. Yeah, put it in the comments. Whatever you want to ask Dollar, we will leave it anonymous. We ain't putting nothing out there. Ask. Let's go. Anything you got to say before we go? It's time to wrap it up now. Everybody, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate the love, the comments, and the views. Please like and share. Dollar, you got anything?
Hey, we want everybody to like and share this. And you know what I'm saying? Our content, we gonna talk shit on this motherfucker. We ain't trying to offend nobody. We just gonna tell you our point of view about how we feel in any situation that we talk about.
Right.
And we want to thank everybody for coming on. And y'all stay blessed. And we out this motherfucker. Peace.
Y'all know what it is? It's the Dolla YaYo show. Tap in.
Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.